What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I am your host, Rex Ruger, in different environs, but still the Alexis Arguello puppet is here.
And I'm your other host, Frank Bengz. We're back with another episode.
And it's a doozy. And our guest is actually here now, man, so let's get doozying. Still feels weird, though, man, to have the still feels weird to not be in at home base. There he is. What's up, champ? You got to turn your microphone on.
Yeah, enable your mic.
Enable your microphone.
There you go.
There you go. Now we got. Look at the champ looking good with that hat on. I got to say, representing Brooklyn well, my friend.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're looking good. Junior Poison Jones, man. Hey, so what do you got going on today, man? You're riding in style? You're going in limos?
I'm at a function right now. It starts at 6. I'm going to be here early for something else.
And first of all, are you looking forward to the fight tonight? Will you be watching?
Oh, yeah, I'm able to, because it ends at 10, so I'll be able to catch the fight for sure.
Okay, cool. So I got to ask, first of all, and of course, you were a 3-division champ yourself, won the New York Golden Gloves twice. I got to ask, you being an old school fighter, where do you stand on these gimmick fights that we see? Like when we see these YouTubers fight, or we see these hybrid matches with boxers and MMA guys. Do you like these?
No, I think it's ridiculous. You got fighters that have been training for almost their whole life to get to the pros. They get to the pros, and they got to call the easy way, make it hard. These YouTubers and these people, they just come out of nowhere and they're on the scene. Not without working for nothing. They didn't bust their ass or nothing. They didn't get to get the big fight, get paid, get the name. I think something's got to be earned. And I don't think they earned it.
I agree with you. Yeah.
So does it bother? It definitely bothers you heavily then that Francis Ngannou got inserted right into the top 10 for the WBC right after that loss to Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Hey man, that's what gives the sport of black cop. It's my boxing like wrestling, like the States, a joke.
Yeah, yeah, it is becoming like pro wrestling. It kind of is. So you had such an illustrious career and so many great names on your resume. I got to ask, who gave Junior Jones his toughest fight?
I can't really say no one. I think that even the fights I lost, every fight I lost, I was always a headwind. I beat myself up. I got relaxed, got comfortable, and the fight was so easy. I just totally got disrespectful. The opponent I fought got caught.
Let's also not forget, though, Benji, that we're looking at a guy right here, man, that beat the almighty Marco Antonio Barrera. Not once, twice.
Yeah, but people mention that fight. That fight is not my favorite fight at all.
Yeah.
My best fight was to beat Orlando Canizales because he had just broke the record for 17 defenses.
Yeah, he was incredible.
I fought him, they broke the record, and I beat him. He was trying to match us, and I battled him for a long time, but just never turned out. I mean, finally got the fight and built for IBC title.
Are there any guys right now that you look at, as you continue to keep an eye on the sport? Are there any guys right now that have really caught your eye? Any of these young guys that you're really watching and following their career as it develops?
I mean, some of these guys are good. I mean, like I said, the young guys, Corey Stevenson and Devin Haney, no one's really been tested. They never had those fights where it's a pick and fight at a point where you can't pick you as a defensive winner. You gotta make a choice. They haven't had a fight where it's either them or the other person. Every fight they have, they're always the favorite. They're always supposed to win. They haven't had that fight where you're not the favorite. It's a pick and fight.
Would you say that tonight's fight is a pick'em fight, or would you say it's a gimme?
Tonight's a good fight. Tonight's a fight where you got to choose. Well, you got to choose one or the other because both guys bring something good to the table. So this is a fight where you can't say, "Oh yeah, he's definitely he's gonna knock on." It's an easy fight. This fight is not a fight. This fight here is a fight where who gets respect first and who's able to put their style on the plate first. That's what it comes down to.
some of the trash talk I saw coming heavily from the Prograis side of the thing was about Loma beating Haney, and then you can't tell the internet otherwise either. Everybody believes Loma beat Haney. What do you think about that?
I thought it'd be there. I thought it'd be Haney too, but
Yeah.
by boxing, the sport of boxing is a sport where there was favoritism.
Yeah. You can say that again.
Right.
A lot of fighters, a lot of fighters that definitely want to fight, but being that they more popular, bring more to the table, more people know them, they get the vote. But my thing, he being Loma. Loma definitely be Haney easy.
Yeah, American boxing definitely wants American champions.
Yeah. It seems that way.
This is a sport. When you're into a professional sport like boxing, it's not about being American, being from UK, being it doesn't matter. Boxing doesn't matter where you're from. You got fighters come from all over the world. It's called world championships. My fighters from all over the world.
It shouldn't, Junior, but we both know it does matter.
Yeah, but it shouldn't matter. My thing, where you from shouldn't matter.
I agree.
Right.
As long as you can fight.
Some of it's a marketability. A lot of it's a marketability thing, it seems like.
Yeah, but my thing is sometimes it's marketability. Sometimes the fighter you're not marketing, that's a fighter that's the standout guy. So I think, like I said, boxing gotta look more into talent now. For who talks the best, who's more animated in front of the camera, who does all the hype. They got to get stuff go the guy who they know is a good fighter. It's about skills.
Are you one of these?
Speaking of marketability, is Tank Davis the most marketable fighter in boxing right now? Is he the face?
I'm not gonna say he's the most marketable, but he's the face because I said that's because you won one major fight. Don't make you the face.
Right.
I don't want a major fight. The thing is, you gotta have a track record of major fights. Like you look at Oscar, look at Floyd. They got track records of being major fight. They don't just win one big fight. So yeah, he's the best. That's ridiculous. One thing is you gotta have a track record, and I think right now he's a good fighter. The best, he's not close to the best. Because you beat one fighter, there's no track record. You beat one fighter, 1,000 fights, and you just have the perfect style for that fight. Okay, but can you do it again with another top of their challenger? That's what you got to say. If he does it again, then you can say, you know what, this guy is the real deal. But till then, one major fight will make you top of the chair.
I just want to say before you go that these aren't my opinions. These are just ideas that I gather from what I hear, and I'm just letting the champ expel these ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to hear it from you. Yeah.
But also, it's like I'm not trying to disrespect any fighters or act like I know what I'm talking about. But my thing, like I said, people got to start boxing. You gotta go up to this one fight starter because you win one good fight. All of a sudden now you're a major star. I think that you got a track record. My thing, and it's not about my thing. If you fighting a guy who's like Floyd, say you fight a guy like Floyd, lose to Floyd, you really don't lose. You shouldn't lose on the ground. Look who you lost to.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the fights should go upon. You want to justify it, depending on who do you lose to. You lost to a guy who was definitely cream of the crop. Then you know it's understandable. You can say, you know what, you lost to Floyd. That's
No shame in it.
But when you losing to guys that's on your level too, and there's no one higher than the other, then that's different. Then you can judge. But so then you gotta be careful how you judge fighters.
Who was the guy that inspired you to box? Was there a guy that you looked at when you were young and you were coming up and said, "Wow, that's my guy right there"?
No, not on. I got a boxing family against. I want to beat up my sister.
So you you wanted to set your own mark. You didn't look at guys as like idols or like guys that you wanted to emulate.
First of all, I didn't even like boxing. I couldn't stand boxing. And I got into boxing because I want to beat my sister up. And what happened was a guy in my neighborhood. He used to go to the PL gym, and the PL had the biggest tournament every year in boxing in New York. Every PL was in a tournament. And the guy needed one more guy So hopefully with the team trophy, the guy told me, he said, listen, we're about to sit down. I said, come to the gym, join the gym. He said, if you're good enough to make the coach like you, and you can fight on the team, and win the team trophy. So I went to the gym. I was maybe 60 pounds, soaking wet. Yeah, I sparred with a guy who was bigger than I was and destroyed him. And from there, it just took off with it. So that was it.
Now,
I
as
was
I,
It was really so. It was really just a natural ability to fight you had, champ.
well, I can't. It might have been a coincidence. I mean, I was small, but I was boxing. I was never on the street fight. I was always pretty good with my hands. I never knew that I was a boxer anymore.
where do you feel like you did your best work? Because I mentioned at the top of the interview that you won weight, you won in at bantam, super bantam, featherweight. Where did you feel like? Was there like one of those weights where you felt like you did your best work and felt most comfortable?
I think bantamweight was my best weight. The most comfortable. I just stood there too long.
Yeah.
That was my best weight.
And what's life been like after boxing for you? Obviously, you're at an event tonight. Like, what are you doing? Like, let the fans know like what life after boxing has been like. How do you keep yourself busy?
That's what I go to. I go to events. I go to different organizations that ring 10, ring 8. Friends of the champ. Things that I go to different organizations, different events, show my face and make the event more popular if I can. So that's what I try to. And occasionally not much, but occasionally when I go to the gym, I train guys once in a blue.
And where we see
Something, because we were just talking about this the other day, and I'm really curious because he's an ex-champ, you know what I mean? A guy that they would love to have around events and stuff. I'm curious to know, like, if there's a big boxing event, do you have you tickets? Like, not that you couldn't afford them, but do they just, like, give you them?
I'm not going to tell you, they just give it to me now. I haven't paid for a ticket in been 100 years. So
that's a good thing.
the thing is also, I think that I put in enough work where I should have to pay for a ticket to anybody.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Damn right.
we
I'm
we
not
were
saying
actually
that I just gotta get. But I think that I done enough of the sport to the point where I should be comp at events, pay my dues.
No question, no question. Because we were wondering that because we always see all the boxers always sitting ringside at the big fights, and we wondered, even though we've been watching the sport for years, are these guys paying for these seats or are they comp?
They comp, but they don't pay for the seats at all.
Yeah, for God's sakes, man! For God's sakes, they cost an arm and a leg, right? We're sitting
but we
ringside.
agree though, you have done enough to deserve a spot there without paying. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
100%.
Wait, we lost his camera. We lost him there for a second.
He might have got a text, had to go out of the screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to go back on.
Yes. Well, there you go, man. That answers our question right there. That answers our question, man. So if we see Junior Jones sitting ringside at a fight, we know he didn't pay $5,000 for a ringside ticket.
They don't pay with tickets. I don't care who. If you got a friend, you got a ticket for you and your friend. There's no way any promoter, plus it'd be disrespectful for a promoter to charge a top-rated fighter a ticket.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just happy to know that insider information because we were talking about it, really bothered us, wondered.
Yeah. How the hell do these guys? Yeah, how the hell do these guys end up at these events? So
tickets. They would be rules to charge a top class fighter, past, present, and future for a ticket. So they don't pay for tickets at all.
now we see a lot of, obviously you hear a lot of people talk about in sports, in all sports, who's the GOAT, who's the GOAT. In basketball, we always hear LeBron or we hear Michael Jordan. In boxing, do you have in your mind who the greatest is of all time in your mind?
Not really. My thing is people always say Ali, which is a sick thing. My thing is you can't say Pippen. He was the greatest for what he stood for cause.
Yes.
For boxing, you can't say he was the greatest. No way at all. You lost a guy who had 8 fights. So my thing, you can't say he's the greatest because people forget because he stood for a cause. Don't make you the greatest.
Is it Floyd? Is it Floyd?
I mean, you got listen. 50 up and things. You understand too. I have a like for them. I'm not really a Floyd fan, but you gotta say 50 up, 50 down. You can't deny that man.
No, no.
I don't care how much you like or dislike him. My thing is, you 50 guys. That's 50 fights, and you beat all 50. You gotta say he's the best no matter what. You can't say. I mean, he's got the bum. Cause look at his resume. He fought a bunch. I mean, Miguel Cotto, Pacquiao. He fought a bunch of top class world fighters.
Everybody. Yeah.
So I think regardless of him being arrogant idiot right now, he earned it. He can do that. So, but my thing is for me for the best of boxing, I have to. If I don't like him, I have to give it to Floyd because look what he did.
Yeah.
50 down to one titles in multiple divisions.
Yeah.
You got to give it to him.
Now I got to ask you, because you had all those great names on your own resume, was there ever a fight in your career that you wanted that fell through and didn't happen?
Yeah, well, man, I won man. Most of the fights, I won Prince Ahmed. I wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
That never happened. That's about the only fight I really wanted. That really never happened was Prince Ahmed. Never happened.
Now why him?
Because people were trying to the match for so long and plus by him being anti and people that he was like the best. And my thing is, any guy I fought was the best, I did great with guys. You put me my back to the wall, so I want to challenge him. Because look at my record, the guys I lost to, I shouldn't have never lost to. I mean, those guys, they were good, but they weren't good enough to beat me.
Right.
Those are fights where I literally said, every fight I lost, if you remember, I was winning. Every fight I lost, I was winning. I just got bored and just lost my thought process and got caught.
Yep. So we got to ask you before we let you go. Any predictions for tonight? Who wins tonight and why?
Well, Regis, it's a good fight. I think with Regis got the height, so I think Regis can use his height and his reach and don't try to be macho for the crowd, stay in front of. I think he can win. But the minute he stays flat-footed and he try to fight toe-to-toe, fight inside close range, it's not gonna be a good deal. You got to use his height and his attributes to his advantage.
Well, there you have it, Benji's. It sounds like champ. We're going with Prograis tonight.
Yeah, man, I'm going Prograis. Like I said, my thing is if he got man Prograis, he can't hit. He's not a little hitter. So if he can use his height and his reach to the advantage, I think that this fight not as hard as people think. But Prograis got to use his height and reach to the advantage, and you use the attributes what he got, and don't fight this other guy's fight. That's what you got to do.
Champ, I'll tell you what, man. You look amazing. The hat looks great. You're out doing the town tonight, man. I hope you enjoy your event. Enjoy the fights tonight as well, man. Brooklyn, New York's own Junior Jones, man. Stand the fuck up, New York. We make them tough here, man. We make them fucking tough. Yeah, I'm saying that, of course, because we're upstate New Yorkers, too. So we're waving the flag for New York, too, champ.
Yes,
New York is New York. So
New York is New York. Yeah, we're not down in the city. We're a little more upstate, but I mean, New York is New York. We take care of each other.
New York.
Yeah, we love you, champ. We love you, man. And thank you for all the great years of fights, man, and all the memories, man. Utmost respect and love for you, champ, man. And keep in touch, and we'll do it again, man, soon.
Thank you.
Yeah. Talk to you soon, champ. Enjoy your event tonight. Have a good night. Yeah, enjoy the fights. Look at that. He didn't have to remove him from the call. He knew how to remove himself. See that?
Yeah.
Knew how to remove himself from the call. I like that, man. And I've had Junior on back in the Podscum days, man. And he seems to have the hang of it. Where a lot of guys, man, his age, and I don't want to say, his age, like I'm pointing the dirty stick at him. We're in that same ballpark. I myself am not all that tech savvy either, man. And I certainly didn't want to keep the champ too long, as he is dressed to the nines, sporting the killer hat.
Yeah,
he's out doing
there was a lot going on in the background.
A lot going on in the background, but of course, man, we've now adopted Junior Poison Jones as a friend of the show. He'll be back, folks. He'll be back when there's less go. Hey, everybody wants a piece of you, man, when you're the ex-champ.
Right.
I know a little something about it, man. I mean, the paparazzi's probably outside my house right now.
If I could take one takeaway from the interview, dude, I was happy to learn that all fighters get comped.
I was happy to learn that all fighters get comped, and I was happy as hell to hear somebody say, man, that Loma beat Haney.
Yep.
Yeah, because it seems like everybody came out of that arena that night fucking crying robbery, dude. And everybody started to backpedal. Yeah. Everybody started to backpedal. Yeah. He stood on solid ground, and he confidently put Regis Prograis. Huh?
He didn't even have to think about did Loma beat Haney.
He didn't wobble at all. No. No wavering at all. No wobbling.
Exactly.
No wobbling. Yeah.
And that's from a fighter. That's from a fighter who won the fight.
Yeah, and I would like to say, but man, before we sign off, not just a fighter, Brooklyn's own Junior Poison Jones, 50 wins, 6 losses, 28 KOs, 3 division champ, bantam, super bantam, featherweight, New York Golden Gloves winner, one of the hardest Golden Gloves in the world, twice. Of course, man, I mean, I would have to say that the cherry on top of the sundae, man, has got to be beating the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera, twice. Right. Incredible, man. Some guys just, you got their number, man. We were just talking about the other night, man. I mean, Vernon Forrest had Sugar Shane Mosley's number, thumps him twice. Along comes Ricardo Mayorga, thumps Vernon Forrest twice,
Dude, nobody beat Roy Jones twice. Carver, dude. It's the only one.
Yeah.
You don't just beat up Roy Jones. You don't just knock out Roy Jones in the second round.
Nope. No, you do
you
not.
Know what I mean? Like,
and I also like the fact that I've heard this from other guys as well, man. And at first I wasn't sure where I stood on it, man. But like when I hear a guy say, you know what, I didn't look up to anybody. I get sometimes that might sound like
I don't think he was saying it with disrespect. I think
he wasn't. No. Yeah, you got frozen there for a minute, man.
You can't look up to a guy if you didn't watch him.
Well, and I also think he's saying, you know what, I wanted to carve my own path, not to be arrogant, man, but I was trying to carve out my own style, and I didn't look at somebody and say, I want to take a piece of this guy and a piece of this guy and this component and that component and kind of like create something. I'm just going to be me, develop my own fighting style, and I think that can be a healthy way to look at things, man. Instead of saying like, I want to be the next Muhammad Ali, I want to be the next this guy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a healthy way to think if you're a man going through life. You certainly can admire people.
If somebody said, if I was a fighter, like if I studied fighting to be a fighter, somebody asked me that question, who are you trying to emulate or be? The answer would be Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Like that's who I would want to emulate as a fighter. Me.
I'd like to have just Sweet Pea would almost be great, man. I would just like to have just a little more pop. And that's not to say anything disparaging about the late, great, rest in peace. One of the greatest, if not the greatest defensive fighter of all time, was just on my 3-punch combo, ringing in at number 2 as my top 3 greatest southpaws in the game. Oh, no, I think he was number 3. I'm sorry. And then I had Hagler at number 2, and of course Manny Pacquiao at number 1, man. But I mean, and I'm not saying knockouts. It's all about the knockouts or whatever, man. But Sweet Pea with a touch more pop would be a perfect fighter.
Right.
An absolutely perfect fighter.
Sweet Pea with the punching power of Pacquiao.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet Pacquiao.
Yeah.
If the P in Sweet Pea stood for Pacquiao, then we have something there, man. And that's not to say anything disparaging. Sweet Pea is a master class. I mean, he puts on master class performances, man. A guy that you could certainly watch and really glean a lot of knowledge from. I mean, he was just in a league of his own, man.
Elite.
Yeah, elite, man. Hard
Absolutely
to catch.
Elite.
As I said on my 3-punch combo, hard to catch, hard to hit. I think I even said, man, that he made his opponent swing and miss more than Stevie Wonder at a piñata party.
Right.
No disrespect to Stevie Wonder, but I mean,
hard to hit, and not even that. Even when you do land something on him, it's not clean.
No, it's crazy.
You know, you're never
Yeah.
getting like a perfect punch on him.
Right. But that was an honor, man. That was an honor to be joined by Brooklyn's own Junior Poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. Always represent. Yes, you see that, man? I just went into a little Belle Biv DeVoe right there, man.
Yeah, somebody was playing the horrible piano behind him when he was walking through somewhere.
I know. Sounded like they were tuning it up or something, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know if you saw me, but I laughed at that part. I was like,
playing a little
Yeah,
chopstick or
that's
something in the background. I mean, hey, do we know anything other than chopsticks? How about we get a little piano man going?
Buns.
Huh?
Hot cross buns.
Yeah. It was very it was very basic rudimentary piano going on in the background. I mean, it really was. I don't know, like what kind of event he was at, man. But and
play hot cross buns. Go.
Yeah. I was almost tempted to ask, man, but you know what, man? Like when your event gets better, man, when Junior Jones walks in the building, though, man. So I mean, irregardless of what the event was, man, it definitely got it definitely got spiced up a little bit when Junior Jones turned up. Yeah, no question about it, man. So that was a great episode. Thank you to the great Junior Jones, 3-division world champion. Put some respect on that man's name. I mean, a stellar career, a stellar resume, man. One of the greats of all time, man. At an event and still found the time to come and pay us a visit, man, and spend a few minutes with us, man. That's a true champ right there. The people's champ.
And again, subscribe on YouTube. Hit the fucking bell. It's right like there or something.
You can't miss it. It's that thing that's bell shaped.
Maybe it might be. I don't know if I'm back. Maybe it's over there. It's over there or it's over there.
That away. It's that away. That away right there. It's there, folks. It's there.
Find us on Facebook. We're doing the 3-punch combo. Rexx is doing it way more than me. I got too much shit to do, but he's doing it more than me. But it's still happening. We're on. Find us all over the place. Comment, talk to us. I'm trying to get that dude on TikTok that was the amateur boxer commented on one of my videos of Gerald McClellan and was like, "Oh, I want to get on the interview."
Who is he? Well, don't shout his name out now. Tell me off air.
I can't talk to him unless he follows me back.
Is he on Facebook?
Or we can't talk.
Is he on Facebook?
I don't know. I didn't even check, to be honest, but
because you're wasting your time with Instagram. Sorry, Instagram, but
he's on TikTok. I found him.
Oh, that's probably worse.
He commented on the video though and said, when are we gonna do my interview? And I said, bro, follow me back so I can talk.
Did you even try to find him on Facebook?
No, I could though.
Yeah, let's try to find him on Facebook. But anyways, that's neither hide nor hair. The Alexis Arguello puppet is giving me
I got to quote our great American poet Gary Busey by saying, Alexis Arguello can go 15 seconds with anything.
Right there. Yeah, but we're not in the same league as him. Don't even mention our name in the same breath.
He didn't say anything again.
No. Well, he's a little bit tired. He's a little bit tired, man, because down here, man, my new environment right now.
It's an altitude change.
Yeah, I don't know how it would affect him though, man, because now we're downstairs as opposed to upstairs, man. So it certainly should be working in his favor. But so in order to feel comfortable, I stuck a couple of posters up here in the background, but it isn't the cozy environs of my studio upstairs. But getting some new carpets put in, a fresh coat of paint on the walls, man. So the show must go on. The show must go on.
Right.
And that's why the Alexis Arguello puppet has no place to sit in this particular room. So he stands guard at the door to make sure that nobody comes into this makeshift studio, man. And that might be why he didn't say much, man. I'm keeping him on his feet, man. If he wants to stay in the payroll, he does whatever job that we throw at him.
Right.
And that's that. Because I'll fire him.
And I mean, I
don't care how strong of a mustache game he's got.
Let's not get hasty because he is doing free mustache rides.
Yeah, he is. He is. So, ladies, you can always email us about those too, man. And you two can jump your you two can dump your genitalia on that mustache, that flavor saver, and Hang on for the ride. Yeah. The Nicaraguan, they don't call him the Nicaraguan Nightmare for nothing, man.
Absolutely.
But on that note, man, I will remind everybody, keep on tuning in, keep on showing us a lot of love and support, man. The thing is really starting to grow legs, man. We thank you to all the subscribers out there, and of course, we don't do it enough, man. But a big thank you to all the guests that have come on here, man.
Yep. Hey, I want to say quick, love the subscribers, love the viewers, but really, like, if nobody ever subscribed ever again, I'd be like, I wouldn't care, because I'm becoming friends with boxers, dude.
Yeah. It's a great community, and it's a great community to be a part of, man, because everybody's very generous and giving of their time and appreciative.
I just like to say that because I don't like offset off the couch boxing, dude. Of course, we'd love to be like podcasters for a living, but we're not doing this for money. We just love doing this. So we're doing.
We just love the sport. We love the sport. We have the utmost respect for all these guys who climb into that ring, man, and do it for our entertainment. We're passionate about this sport, man. These guys are real life heroes.
Full-time jobs, and I got kids, and he's got grandkids, and we
real
still
life
find
heroes.
Time to etch out these interviews when we can.
These guys are real life heroes, and we're passionate about bringing great content, man. And these guys are happy to do it, man, because you know, especially like the legends of the game, man. You know, the fact that we're keeping their name out there, man, and we're giving them a platform to talk about what they're up to now, what life has been like, post boxing, and of course having guys on that are still doing it is an added bonus, you know, because hopefully it raises their profile somewhat, man, and, you know, gets their name out of there. Everybody ultimately that's active in the game is all vying for the same thing: better fights, bigger purses, that pay-per-view money, you know what I mean? So, as they always say in the business, any publicity is good publicity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of whether you're coming on a show with 1 million subscribers or 400 subscribers like ours, you know what I mean? It's it's all about getting your name out there.
Yeah, David Benavidez. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah, don't worry, he'll be on, man. He knows that we love the Mexican.
Maybe you could ingratiate us with a podcast, champ. We don't care about no money or no bullshit. We just want to talk to you because we love you.
Grace us with your presence, champ, man, because you right now are that guy for me, 168 pounds or any other weight, doesn't matter.
We're not ESPN, buddy. We don't care about no certain amount of viewers or this or that. We just want to have fun and talk.
Yeah, we just like to get the guests on here, have a good time, chop it up, man, show love, show respect, man, have a good time, see where the conversation goes, man, and just give these guys their flowers, man, because they've given us so much, man, with, great fights that are etched into our brains, man, it just, such a rich history in boxing, man, and just, those moments, where we've just watched these guys over the years, these warriors just pouring out their heart and soul in that ring, man, for us, man. So, they're the real heroes, man. We're just here having a conversation with them, man. But all the shine should be on them where it's rightfully deserved. On that note,
tell them the fucking slogan.
On that note, Alexis, you want to tell them the slogan? Fucking useless. I can't believe it, man. Anyway, kids, if you too would like to be a champion, aside from following us on Facebook and subscribing to this channel, which is a prerequisite, man, you cannot move on any further in the champion process until you do that.
Don't ever call Alexis Arguello useless again. He'll fucking stiff jab you and put you to sleep.
I know, that's true. His mustache alone would beat me up. That mustache has powers. I've seen it firsthand. And it's a real chick magnet too, man. So on that note, if you want to be a champion, please remember that you must roll with the champs.